Hi, I'm Tung, a managing partner at GGV Capital. We're a multi-stage venture firm with offices around the globe. We have about $9 billion under management, and we invest primarily in early, Series A, B, and C, and selectively growth stage as well. We have over 300 portfolios and over 60 unicorns. So I think we're pretty good at what we're doing. GGV Capital's mission is to find great founders, and they can come from anywhere around the world, to empower them and help them and support them to realize their vision to change the world for the better. We started with Embedded Fintech 50 because we're seeing quite a bit of headwind in the overall venture community as well as through public companies. In time of this, we felt that it's important to come and support the best companies in the right sectors and help them to get more attention and get more traction and help them with fundraising. We all know that during hard times is when great companies are built. This happened in 2000, happened in 2008, and we think will happen now as well. And Embedded Fintech is an area that's a bright spot in the overall venture community. So we convened 56 other VC firms, our friends around the world, to help us to select the best companies. So all of us nominated and selected and voted on these 50 companies, primarily based in the US to start, or to US as the primary market. And of these 50 companies, we have about 25 of them that are early stage, which means that they have raised less than $100 million in cash. And we have about 15 companies that are mid-stage, which means they have raised between $100 and $250 million. And we also have about 10 companies that are later stage that have raised over $250 million. So it's quite distributed to treat one as fairly and equally as we can. Of these companies, the split between San Francisco Bay Area and New York is quite interesting. At the early stage is predominantly in San Francisco with 15 companies based there, and there are 6 in New York. But at mid-stage and late stage, the split between the two regions are quite equal. So you're seeing great companies being built on both coasts, and the founders come from everywhere. And very importantly, 40% of these founders come from diverse backgrounds or women leaders. That is very satisfying to us to see great VCs just selecting great companies, and they have very diverse backgrounds. There are 3 trends that we saw that made us decide that Embedded Fintech is the place to be. 1, consumers and businesses are having great access to technology more than ever. This democratization of technology makes it a lot easier to do transactions online, and this is accelerated during COVID. Secondly, we picked Embedded Fintech because as these transactions are moving online, companies, innovators, these founders that are coming up with great embedded fintech solutions can be right in the middle of these transactions and take these data in real time, build sophisticated risk management models, and be able to offer better FinServe at better rates. And that's more effective. And if you're working with only offline institutions, we need to wait time to get data. The reaction and the model is not as robust as it can be. Third reason is that we see Embedded Fintech as a global opportunity over time. So we want to enlarge this list to companies from outside of the US over time as well. Because as I said before, our mission is to support founders that come from anywhere to build great companies to make the world better. We've had a great relationship with Nasdaq over the years. It started almost 10 years ago when we started having more companies that are listed on Nasdaq. And with that, established credibility for us to work with Nasdaq. Karen Snow and her team have been amazing to work with. We have had several events with them, including IPO preparation for our portfolio companies and friends of GGV. We have had launched last year S&P Tech 50, the first list we did with Nasdaq to put more attention on how SMBs are driving the economy of the United States. This year, we have launched Embedded Fintech 50 with Nasdaq to do the same, and we're excited about what it's going to be and the attention it creates. We already got a lot of feedback around the world on social media into us directly and privately about what a great thing it is to shed more light on what innovators and fintech companies are doing. We even had some of the honorees share with us that they broadcast the closing bell with Nasdaq online, and the many employees were taking photos of or videos of that and sharing that with their father and with their parents and friends to say, see, what we're doing are having value and people are noticing. And some other founders have told us that they were just quietly heads down doing their thing during this tough time, and they didn't realize that it could be noticed. And they're just so thankful that people were paying attention to what they're doing. And it's gratifying to be able to get the support of the community. 57 firms come together to do this and reward the founders and give them the chance to make a difference and realize a vision. We know this is a very tough time, and the challenge that this could be more than a year. And as a result of that, we want to be there, do what we can as a team, from investment team, from platform team, from our data team, from operations team, do what we can to make it easier for our founders and help them, again, to focus on what really matters, is realize their vision to change the world, to make it more efficient, make it better, and make an impact. And this is what our mission is, and we enjoy doing it. It's why we get up every single day early in the morning to do what we do. And we're thankful that these founders have chosen us to work with them and be part of their journey.